All right, so we're live, and we're playing some second edition Dungeons and Dragons, advanced Dungeons and Dragons at that. And this is Rosen House take 2. So we ran this last week, I think, and the party kind of went off course. But interestingly enough, one party member disappeared to actually do the mission to cross the spitter. So we're going to pick up. So if you watch the other one, this session is happening simultaneously with the last one. So the party had been arrested due to some trumped up charges levied upon them by a harlot, and that Ducross happens to have some information or has crossed paths with, we'll say, before, and they were offered freedom in exchange for killing a very rich man called the Red Priest in town. So upon taking this this job, they headed out to do it, and then some mayhem occurred, so it didn't happen. But Ducross is off, I think, to seek revenge first. Is that true, Tony? Maybe tell us where you're at.
Ducross comes out of a door that he closes very, very softly. He walks up to the stairwell to go down to the first floor of his tavern. And he adjusts these two leather gloves that he's wearing. He pulls them even tighter. His small drops of blood fall from him onto the railing there. And he looks down and he goes, I should have been a little bit more careful about that. And he spits on the railing, and then he wipes off the blood on his glove. As he walks down the stairwell to the first floor of his tavern, as it gets darker in this area, he looks over to the corner and he sees someone he thinks he probably would know. He looks closer and he starts approaching him as he's approaching Marcus's character.
So, Marcus, you're sitting in the corner, maybe drinking or something at this tavern. Tell us about the character a little bit.
Okay, yeah, so I'm playing Corse. He's a human thief. He's wearing, he has his hood up, kind of sitting there looking a little bit shady, but it probably blends in pretty well in this environment because it's probably a very shady place in general. Yeah, and he'd have a big cup of the strongest drink that they have, but he's sipping on it, more for appearances. He doesn't want to be, too inebriated in case anything happens. And as he notices Ducross walking up, he spits to the left of him and then shoots him a big toothy grin. And that's, of course.
Ducross approaches and he sits down at the table and he goes, thank the stars that I found you. I've got a little proposition for you. Had some other people supposed to, well, let's put it this way. We kind of got behind bars and they were supposed to go help me, but they're a bunch of foolish idiots as far as I'm concerned. One of them had a damn elephant that they had the guards put in a pen. I don't know. And she was more worried about that elephant. And I don't know. And another one wanted to be some high-level magic user that don't know a damn thing what goes on. But thank God, of course, I run into you. You want to make a little bit of money and your blade's sharp tonight. Let's have one more drink and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, and I'll just nod and signal for the serving girl or woman, whoever, to come bring us more drinks as I begin to scheme with Ducross.
Cool. So you guys are having a discussion in the corner, and Bastor, who in between bashing skulls, works the door here at the tavern. You see, Mikey, these two familiar faces kind of in the corner, looking like they're going to make some trouble in a good way tonight.
And I know them at least from seeing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've probably had some good interactions with them.
Yeah, so I watched them for a moment, and of course I'm drinking during work. So I empty my tankard, and then I walk over grinning, and I look at Ducross, and I slap his shoulder. Man, you look bad off. What happened?
He coughs as he spits on the floor when you slam him into the shoulder, and he turns around and he goes, Nothing's happened yet. I think me and Course are going to try to make a extra silver tonight, and I know they don't pay you much here at this old tavern to sit there and watch the door. You know, if there's nothing goes on here anyway, or nothing that you wouldn't be involved in, but you think you can sneak away for a little bit?
Definitely. I'm always up for smashing some skulls, if you know what I mean.
We'll have a drink with us.
Yeah, we got to have one drink before we go.
One more. And I actually take your glasses or whatever you have there and get a refill for free.
Yeah. Don't drink too much there, Bastor. I know how you can get. Although maybe we need some aggression.
I grin as I slam down the glasses on the table as I get back, and I say, the merrier, the more pain, if you ask me.
Well, at least I know I can trust you and your sword better than... And he thinks back to that prior group, and he just closes his mouth again.
Yeah, I slam my fist on my chest, and I say, definitely. Well, drink. Let's move.
Yeah, and Course will pretend to drink, but he just takes a very small sip.
Okay, so as you finish up your drinks, you know, Ducross knows you're pretty familiar with this Red Priest. You know where he lives and everything. It's across town. It's a large kind of mansion surrounded by gardens, and those gardens are surrounded by a tall wall. And you've heard definitely rumors of there being like guard dogs and stuff, but you don't know much more than that. Although you do know that while he's pretty wealthy, he's not known to keep a lot of servants, or guards. Like you don't know of any particular guards that were hired besides his regular like kind of manservant that he has.
Yeah, on the way there, I would share with Course and Bastor the little bit of information and just, well, look, there may have to be some bloodshed tonight. Of course, I know that don't have a problem with that. Bastor, you just watch our back. I think me and Course would be better at the bloodshed than you would be. I don't expect much trouble, but there's going to be some coin in it for us. And his glove, he starts rubbing the blood spot on his glove. Well, just leave the bloodshed to me and Course. We'll take care of it, I promise.
I nod, and I grin in anticipation.
Cool. So you're approaching the kind of the district that this house is in, and it's nighttime. It's pretty late actually, and also there's been a lot of ruckus on the other side of town. So the streets are pretty deserted here. Like you heard some alarms go off, and you think most of the guards in general, like the patrols, are pretty occupied right now on the other side of town. So as you're walking the streets, there's pretty much nobody out. And you get to the ward where this house is, and essentially it's sitting, just to make life easier, it's sitting basically on a north-south axis, so you've got basically four walls around it. So the southernmost wall is facing the main street. The northern wall of it is kind of would be facing like a back street. And then the two side walls are like alleys, essentially, the east and west. How do you want to approach the building?
You know, as we get closer, I look over at Course and chuckle just a little bit. Well, I guess there's some fools on the other side of town that's drawn the ire of the guard. Evidently, that's going to help out quite a bit to keep most of the city watch over there.
Oh yeah, I think the stars are aligned just right.
I think maybe we should let's go look at the back first and see if the back's going to be the easiest way to get in there. What do you think?
Yeah, not a bad idea. What about you, Bastor?
Well, I prefer to use the front entrance,
Well,
but I'm the guest here, so.
Yeah, the front entrance might be a little obvious. Ducroix has the right idea.
Okay. Yeah, so you're going to take like kind of the back street, if you will, behind the building to get to that part of the wall. And you're heading down. This is again like almost like an alley. It's not an alley. It's a street, but it's more like a back street. So the backs of a lot of nicer houses on both the north and the south are here. And this is where like they put their waste and stuff. So it's kind of stinky back there. And you're kind of walking down this back street, and you actually see something catches your eyes near kind of the wall of the building that you're going to. You see a figure in the shadows. What does this figure look like, Crystal?
Can I just say that I already know, of course?
Sure.
I may not know Tony's character, but I figure we're both thieves. Okay, so there's a plain-looking girl wearing a cloak with a hood. She just with any other, like if she was standing in a crowd, you probably would have a hard time even noticing her. She's probably like the most plain human that you could ever see. And she's looking around the building at this moment when she notices this group, and seeing Course, she'll call out to him, "Oh, Course, almost didn't see you there."
Ellie, that's a good thing. I guess I'm doing something right.
Perhaps. The guards seem busy over by the prisons tonight. I saw them taking an elephant into the animal pens earlier.
Ooh, I bet that could fetch quite some coin.
Yes, but I don't plan on breaking in there for an elephant. I was thinking about breaking into the priest home, though. Tell has it on the streets that he has quite a few valuables inside that he won't miss.
Ooh, that sounds quite lucrative. Well, I don't want to be rude. This is and I'll look over to Ducroix and Bastor. These are some friends of mine. Ducroix, he's one of us, if you know what I mean. And then Bastor, our heavy arms.
I smile, and I smile a very dirty smile. He doesn't care that you're looking only like a plain woman. You're a woman.
Yeah, she doesn't even smile or acknowledge. She looks bored more than anything, and she's just like, "A pleasure, I'm sure." Anyway, so what do you think the best approach to this would be?
Ducroix looks at you. He's eyeing you up and down as you've been speaking to Course, and he just he spits right in front of your feet, and he goes, "The best way is always in silence. But I promise you this: if you get in that house and you're going to rob it, you should take care of that downstairs. We have other business there."
Whatever. None of my business.
No, it won't be your business unless you screw it up and I have to cut your throat.
Don't worry, Ducroix. We can trust her. She's an old friend of mine.
I hope so.
So the back of this building is, again, it's about a 10-foot tall wall. And at the back, there are some gates where they, again, probably put the waste out and stuff. Handles on them, but no lock.
You said handles and no lock?
Yeah, there's handles like you pull them open, but there's no like visible lock on it.
Yeah, I'd be eyeing it a bit suspiciously and lean over to Ducroix and say, that looks too easy.
Well, sometimes these rich people, they don't have enough sense to, stay out of the sunshine. I think that's what the saying is, but a lot of times they just leave things wide open to us.
While they're sitting there talking about it, can I go ahead and check it for traps?
Sure. What are you checking? The handles?
I'm going to check around. I think mostly what I want to do is try and check around the door frame and maybe the handles a little bit. See if there are any like noticeable tripwires or anything.
Okay, sure. Hold on.
And my find traps is 10%.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so they're talking. You're kind of like eyeing the frame, and it's pretty tall, but you you're kind of looking the best you can out there. The moon's out tonight, so it's not tremendously dark. And you look around, and it doesn't seem like there's any wires or anything. The handles look just like plain wooden handles. Doesn't look like there's much to them, and there's certainly nothing wrapped around them, or there would be like bells or a tripwire or anything like that you could see.
I don't see any signs of traps. Perhaps it's possible that they don't have any sense.
Well, maybe you should just go ahead and open it up then.
Well, I would love to, but why don't we have our charming gentleman here open it up for us?
Oh, and he looks absolutely pleased that you put him on the spot, and he looks to the others, nods proudly, and is about to step to the door and through it, if possible, if nobody stops him.
Yeah, if Ducross sees you start to just push through this door, he would definitely grab your arm.
Oh, what is it?
Well, this foolish girl here is going to get us caught before we get in. It looks like you just don't go barging through these kind of doors, She ought to have more sense than that, but I guess she's a youngster, and of course, maybe you should take over. And he turns around and steps back.
I think what my friend's trying to say, Bastor, is we want to be quiet. This is a very sensitive matter.
I'm a sensitive man. And he mentions that loud enough for her, to her, of course.
Well, perhaps you could prove your sensitivity by pulling the door open quietly. While I stand back here, and I'll walk over to where DeGraws is standing.
Oh, he immediately looks bored, but yeah, he takes 2 fingers and tries to gently open the door.
Okay, sure. So you grab the door handle very gently to open it, and and it opens maybe like an inch or less, and then it stops.
Hmm.
Yeah, because you feel the bar on the other side.
Oh.
While this is going.
Go ahead.
While this is going on, Ducross, he looks at Corse and he just whispers to him. He goes, "Look, if the foolish girl gets us in trouble, I'm not saving her skin. She's your friend."
Don't worry. She can handle herself, but if anything happens, I got her back. She shouldn't be an issue.
I imagine about that time, Bastor gets the resistance from trying to open this door, and I look back and I go, "Well, you may have to be just a little bit less gentle there, my friend. Just a little now."
Or
well,
we could attempt to find another way inside.
Well, while she's speaking, I'll lean into the door and gently increase my strength while pushing it in.
Okay.
Like you.
All right, so you want to do a bed and bars?
Yes.
Cool.
Or open. Well.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much in my case. Let's see. Yeah, I actually made it.
Oh, nice.
With the 6.
Yes, you push the door with your shoulder into it with some muscle, and you hear the sound of old wood cracking, and then finally gives way and
And I'll look back as I hear it crack for the last time, and I wink at at Ellie.
You just hear Ducros go, "Good job."
And then I step to the side and I beckon for the others to go first. Looks a little bit stupid, that big man, and doing that, yeah, like, the move looks weird on him.
Yeah, so the door can be open after the gate, if you will, can be open. Or I guess it is open, but that's how you guys want to proceed.
I'll go first. I'll creep in, trying to be stealthy.
All right. Yeah, so you kind of get up to the door and you look through, and you're looking into again, gardens. There's probably about 100 or so feet to the building itself. It's a two and a half story building, so 2 stories plus probably it's got a pointy roof, so it's probably got like an attic or something. It's about 100 or so feet through gardens. There is a path, pretty much going straight to it, but you can see that there are a lot of bushes and stuff. So if you wanted to get close to the house discreetly, you could probably maneuver through the bushes versus walking straight down the path.
Okay. Yeah. Can I try to hide in shadows as I enter?
Sure.
Staying to the bushes and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a 25% chance.
All right, I'm going to give you a plus 30 because of the bushes.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you're creeping along in the bushes.
Nice. And once I'm in a little bit, looking around, if I don't notice anything, I'll look back to the doorway there and signal whoever's next.
Cool. Yes, you're moving forward very, very silently in the dark. And you feel your foot bump into something heavy on the ground, but it feels soft, not like a rock. And when you look down at it, you can just kind of see in the moonlight that it looks like it's a dog. And it's clearly dead because its head is, its neck is twisted so much that it's basically facing backwards.
I'm going to hold back a yelp.
As we come in, I look over at Bass door and whisper, "Okay, secure this gate. See if you can get it secured the best you can to make sure no one knows that we're in here."
I turn around and I look at the door. If I close it, would it look almost normal? I mean, I didn't bash through the door, so...
Yeah, you can close it. It will look normal if you close it. If you wanted to lock it again, you could pick up a piece of the broken wood and put it across. It's longer.
Yeah, I would do that. We don't want anyone in our back. Yeah. Yeah,
you can do that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure by that time we probably hear Course let out his little yelp. And as we're securing the door, I look towards Ellie and I go check on him, girl, make sure he's okay.
Okay, I'm going to move up silently. My move silent is 30, and my hide in shadow is 20.
Okay. Creep up.
Okay, so, Course, what is it?
Look at that dog. That dead dog. I hate seeing that.
It's disgusting. Who would do such a thing?
I know, dogs are the best. I can't look. Gotta stay focused. But someone's gonna pay for that damn dead dog.
I have no idea why anyone would do this to a dog.
Well, looks like someone is here already.
Yeah, as I guess probably me and a Bastor move up to where they're at Ducros at seeing this dead dog and seeing that someone has twisted its neck, he just spits on the ground and he... There may be more to this than what... Well, never mind right now.
What's the light like in here?
It's like a full moon, almost a full moon, and no clouds, so it's pretty bright. You can definitely see.
Inside the shed, it's still pretty bright.
Yeah, it's pretty bright out. It's just that you're in like a garden area, so there's trees and stuff. So he didn't see the dog immediately. But yeah, if you were to stand like out in the middle of the path, you would be clearly seen by people.
Yeah.
We don't need to waste all night looking at a dead dog. There's nothing we can do for it. Let's keep going.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So from where we're at, can we like see the building?
Yeah, it's maybe like another 50 or so feet in front of you. You can see a large door. A large door in the back. It's closer to the west side than the east side. It's not dead center.
Is it like how tall is it?
The building?
Mm-hmm.
It's about 2.5 stories.
Okay. I would like to like skim around the top area, see if I see any open windows or anything.
No, I mean you see a window on the what would be not the ground floor, but the one floor up, next to the chimney. And that's the only window. Actually, there's 2 kind of very small windows. Actually, you don't know if you'd fit through them or not, but they're kind of like on either side, and there's a chimney in the center of the wall.
Okay.
They're like those decorative windows.
Okay. I'll point them out to my party, and I'll say there's a chance I could get into those, and if you don't want to go through the back door.
Did you not hear me earlier, girl? I told you if you was here to rob stuff, you stay on the bottom.
Or someone could get inside the house and unlock the doors from the inside.
I'm sure the door's already unlocked.
Okay, lead the way, Mr. Know-It-All.
Guys, we gotta keep our wits about us. Don't bicker. We got this.
Of course, I think the back door's gonna be already either open or probably caved in by now.
Yeah, it's just a risk we're gonna have to take. Let me go first. I'll scope it out.
Okay, you want to move up to the back door?
Yes.
You will have to come out of the shadows when you get to the actual door because it's open. But you can stay. You can stay in the kind of the bushes till you get pretty close.
Yeah.
And then when you get up there, you kind of move up to the door, and it's a pretty solid. The small garden. Strawberries. Okay, so this door is, you can tell immediately by looking at it that it's a heavy-duty door. It's very, very heavy wood. It's got iron bands on it. And you're actually looking at it, and you can see that it looks like at some time in the past, it may have withstood some kind of a siege because there's kind of like big axe marks and chunks taken out of it. But this is not like the recent past, like tonight. It'd be more like years ago because since then the wood is grayed around it. So it looks like a pretty heavy, secured door.
Okay, I'm gonna before I do anything, I'm gonna of course motion for Ducroix to come up and check it out as well.
Yeah, it does have a handle with a lock as well.
Yeah, and I'll silently, point at the handle and the lock as I remove my thieves' tools from my pouch.
Yeah, as Ducroix moves up, he looks past the young girl that's with him, and he looks at Bastor and he goes, "You stay a little bit further back. Your sword may come in handy if somebody tries to sneak up on us."
He looks happy and he falls back a little bit, nodding.
And I'll move up to where Course is.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll start picking the lock.
All right, go for it. Yeah. It's a pretty good lock, so you're gonna be minus 10 on your chance.
Okay, so I have a 45 is the base.
So 35.
Cool. Do you roll that or do I roll that?
You can roll pick locks because it's not like you wouldn't.
Okay. Sweet. Pick it up. this ancient die from the BX set. And... Okay, so I got a 12.
Nice. Yeah, you picked the lock.
Oh, yes.
Well done.
I kind of grin as it, pops
Yeah,
open.
you cleanly picked the lock. It's definitely a pretty heavy duty lock. Like this is the kind of door like it seems weird in this town because the town's so well developed. But like if this was a manor that was in the country or something, maybe this like sense of this these heavy doors and stuff would be more needed because it might be raided more often. But in the city, it seems weird, like a little bit overkill. But yeah, you cleanly picked the lock, and the door is now unlocked.
That's going to get you another drink when we get back, of course, doing it that fast.
It was nothing, but I'm holding you to it.
You're going to have to teach me a thing or two about opening locks sometimes.
Absolutely. Get out of here alive. Teach you anything.
Some of us can get out of here alive.
I'm sure the fighter can make it too.
We're a team. We gotta remember that. That's the only way we're gonna get out alive.
Okay. All right, so the door's unlocked. Do you want to open it?
Yeah. I'll try to quietly open it and slowly.
Okay. All right, so you open the door up, as quietly as possible, and you're looking into a kitchen. Let me read you what it says. Large kitchen dominates most of the eastern end of the manor. Oh, actually, I turned the thing, so the northern end of the manor. Massive preparation table sits in the center of the room, next to a small but obviously very heavy cutting table. There's a large fireplace set in the wall that's on the north wall, right next to where you came in. Let's see, you see large cooking pots there. There's a swinging door to your left. Yeah, swing door to the left, which would be the east. And there's a door to the south, a regular door to the south. Let's see. Sit into the wall. The north side of the room, there's a small foot. So that's actually not the north side, it's actually the east side. So essentially you're looking in this room, and to your right, there's a small set of stairs going up. Straight ahead of you, there's a door. To the left, down a bit, because you're kind of at the edge of the kitchen, is another door, like a lightweight door, probably going to like a pantry or something. This is a kitchen, as I mentioned.
What was to the right? Sorry.
To the right is a set of stairs. So you wouldn't have basically not directly in front of you, but you'd maybe take like 2 steps to the right, and then you could go up a set of stairs. There's what's on north side, several pots and kettles, as I said. Also, so basically, you're taking in the room, and your head's going around like this, and when you come around directly to almost what would be behind you, because you're kind of circling around. So it'd be like the wall that you came in from, where the fireplace is. You actually see a woman. She's hanging from a metal hook.
Like she's
dressed as a cook.
Impaled on it? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And she's impaled on it. She's clearly dead. There's a pool of blood gathered under her. And you do see a small trail of blood going off to the left into that, towards that swinging door. You also smell sulfur and rotten eggs.
Would I have any recognition of this woman's face from knowing of the priest, and if this would be his wife or somebody in his family?
You know that he's not married, but he may have a cook. She looks like she's probably a cook. She's dressed as such. Yeah, you don't
of course.
He had too many servants, but she looked like.
Of course, this is not looking good.
What the hell?
Sulfur.
Is this guy a cannibal?
He's a priest. He's probably something kind of fucked up.
It's true.
Okay, and just give it concept. There's actually 2 doors on the southern wall. Just so you know, 2 doors on the southern wall, a door on the east wall, and there's stairs going up on the west wall.
Okay, gotcha.
There's 4 ways out of this room besides where you came in.
Pastor, come see.
I'll walk forward, and I have my sword in hand, and I wrinkle my nose. What's that smell?
It's death. That's what we're smelling.
Ah, death smells different.
You see that trail of blood there?
Huh?
And I'll point to where that little trail of blood is. You said it was going into the pantry or something?
Yeah, it looks like it's probably a pantry. It's like a very, very thin door on the basically the wall to your left, which is the east wall.
Okay. I'll say, maybe you should check that out.
Yeah, I'll teach them some manners if they're still in there. And I walk forward, and I hold out my finger, and I gently push the door open if I can.
Cool. Okay. It's actually a very like a swinging door, so you touch it with very little effort, and again it kind of swings open.
Yeah, I thought so.
You have to put your hand out, otherwise it'll come back at you. But you're looking into this room. It looks like it's a wine / pantry room. So there's several racks fill this room. You see flour. You see glass. Glasses, and you see food supply, like bags of food. You also see some wine. There's also in the these 3-dimensional maps. And basically to your right, there's a trap door in the floor, and it looks like the trap door itself has been the door has been ripped off the hinges because you see just the door sitting there, and kind of in splinters. And you're kind of taking in this room a little bit, kind of moving your eyes around, and you see between the racks. First, you hear it. It's kind of a muffled sound, and then you realize it sounds like sobbing, and then you catch a glimpse of a girl with long dark hair.
How
She's peeking
old?
out from behind the rack. She's like a young, like beautiful young girl. And she's kind of curled up, like hiding. She has her hands, and she kind of looks at you, and she's sobbing. And she kind of is looking at you, and she's like trying to take. She just sees your figure in the doorway, like being like behind you because there's probably some panels in the kitchen. You're like a silhouette with a sword, and she's kind of just like, looking at you. Now, I forgot to do this before we started. So everybody, this is the worst part. Everybody, let's do math now. So average your constitution and your charisma.
Oh no!
You said con and charisma? Okay.
Yes, average your con and charisma, and then try to roll below it.
Phew. Fail.
I made it.
Let me see.
Do we round up, or we round up?
Failed bad.
Okay.
You said below
I
it, right?
pass.
Below you.
Yeah, I failed.
You passed.
Yes, I passed.
Okay. So by how much? Like what did you get?
9 out of 16.
I passed by 7.
So you both passed by 7.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So she looks up at you, and again she's sobbing.
And I smile a broad smile. Where did they go? I will take revenge for you.
I'm Vara. I'm just a simple slave girl, but I thought that I was going to die. The monsters have come from the basement.
Pastor is now here, and he's saying that a little bit too loud because he's so eager. And there is another woman, and he turns around to the others. We rescued a pretty woman.
Yeah, Ducras, at hearing you raise your voice, he runs into the pantry and sees this girl there, and he looks at you and he goes, "You found her. Where's the cell swords that we need to take care of?"
Did they go there? And I point at that trapdoor, right?
Yeah, so she looks at Bastor, even though she's answering across. She says, "No, they were demons, and they came from there. They're in the house."
Huh.
There's no such thing as a demon, girl, unless you look at me in the mirror.
She starts to sob.
Oh, she's a woman. What do you expect?
I think she's in shock.
Don't go so hard on her.
Does anybody have a blanket? Give her a blanket.
At this point, Ducros walks back out into the main area, and he's going to sneak up to the beginning of the stairs and just listen for any noise from upstairs.
Okay. What's your hearing noise?
Oh, wow. 5, that's after the armor reduction.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really hear anything. You're seeing...
He's just going to try to stand out in the shadows or whatever by the stairs. And
4. Okay, yeah, it leads up to the second floor. I guess it's probably the door up there.
Knowing he's of no use at all to this girl that's been terrified.
I just want to see if there's a door, if you can see this way. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay, yeah. No, there's not a door. It looks like it goes up to a landing. So you're looking up and you can see that it goes up to a landing. Yeah, so she tells you that that these things left from the she thinks that they came from the basement. She was actually in here getting some food and off the racks when all of a sudden she heard a terrible crash, and then if you look and you actually see there's a couple of racks knocked over. She says they fell on her and she was basically kind of knocked out for a little bit, but she kind of heard like demonic talking. She tries to like imitate it, but it doesn't sound like anything.
Can I sneak over to the or not sneak over, but just go over to the cellar and like see if I can listen down into it?
Mm-hmm.
My detect noise is 15.
Okay. Yeah. So you're looking down and listening, and you see basically there's a set of stairs going down into what looks like it's not just they're wooden stairs, but they go into like a stone room. It's like a wine cellar, from what you can see without going too far into it. Sounds pretty quiet down there. You hear like maybe some dripping noises of water, but you don't hear anything distinct that you can make out.
Bastor, do you care to lead the way for me?
Oh, definitely. I don't. No. Definitely, I would love to do that. Although his eyes go from you to that girl and back again, and.
So yeah, when you say that, she comes running up and kind of like wraps herself around you, and she says, "Oh, but be careful. It's very dangerous."
Oh my God, you look so pleased. And no worries, Bastor will return to you.
While this is going on, Ducros is going to let out a little whistle that even only Corse would recognize, maybe from their past workings, that it would indicate for him to come to the stairwell.
Yeah, and I'll perk up a bit and I'll creep over to where Ducros had headed previously.
When you get there, I look at you and I go, I guess help me get this body off this hook. I'm tired of looking at it. Maybe we can look at it and try to tell what happened to him.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll give you a hand getting it off the hook there.
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to do that. When you examine the body, it looks like it has around the throat area some slash marks. That's likely how it died, or it was getting incapacitated.
Would we recognize them as being blade of a weapon or something else?
Yeah, actually, as you're looking at it, you kind of look around and you see on the cutting block, you see several knives laying there now that you kind of, you weren't like really searching for, that have blood on them. So it looks like
that poor girl in there talking about demons. That she doesn't know that us humans are the worst kind of demons there is. There's no such thing as a demon. There's going to be another party of cutthroats in here. Of course, we need to be pretty careful.
Yeah, keep our wits about us. We should be all right.
What's that baby girl and that Bastor in there? What are they up to?
Oh, you know Bastor. He sees a pretty woman being quite inquisitive.
I'm going to keep my eye on these stairs because I'm afraid whoever's up there knows that we're down here too.
Yeah, I think we might have walked into more than we expected, to say the least. I'll go check on the other two, though. Just, you know the signal if you need me.
Okay.
So if you go back, what's Bastor and Ellie doing now? With the girl?
I would go first then, as Ellie suggested.
Oh, you're going to the wine cellar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll whistle for the other two, like a thief whistle. I don't know. There's not thieves chanting this one, is there?
Yeah.
So I'll whistle for the other two to let them know that we're moving.
You get no reply from Ducroix.
Of course, we'll whistle back.
Okay. Yeah, as you're probably coming into the room, you see them start to go down the stairs. Bastor first. The girl's too nervous to go down there. She's kind of crawls back into the corner where she was, kind of sitting with her knees against her chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay and keep an eye on her. I'm not trusting her completely, but I'm not letting anyone know that, of course.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so you walk down the stairs. They're kind of creaky, but you get down to the bottom and you see that you're basically in what is a wine cellar. But what seems unusual to you probably is that there is actually a door. And it seems like it's probably normally concealed because one of the racks of wine is pulled away from it, and then you see the door behind it. And it's got a heavy lock on it.
Secret door down here. Already someone was in there?
Perhaps. Is it actually locked?
I'll look closer at it. Does it look really closed at all?
Actually, as you get close to it and you look at it, you see that while there is like a big lock on it, it's actually open a crack. So now that you're close to it, you can see it's actually open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not even locked anymore.
I'm gonna take out my short bow and knock an arrow. I'm not pulling it back quite yet. I'm just knocking it in case. And I don't know if Bastor is looking at me. If he is, I'm gonna kind of signal for him to open the door. If he's not, then I'll just say, "Go ahead and open it."
When he's not doing anything, he's always looking at you, kind of staring. So he opens the door.
Okay, so you push the door open, and it's very, very dark. You can still only see a few feet into this hallway, but it looks like it's kind of like a 7 or 8 foot wide by about maybe like 8 foot tall stone, fixed stone hallway. Like it's made out of stones put together. It's not like a cavern. It's more like a top dungeon, if you will. Mm-hmm. And you can't see very far into it because there's not really light in this room except for what's coming through from the pantry, which isn't a whole heck of a lot right now.
Okay, I'll walk a few feet down the hall, and then I wave with my hand for her to follow.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put my bow away, and I'll take out my hooded lantern. And when I get towards the darkness, I'll light up the hooded lantern and raise the hood a little bit to look and see what's there.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking down into a, like I say, a stonework hallway. It goes out, beyond beyond 20 feet, which is the probably as far as you can see with the lantern at this point. But it does seem to go out. It keeps going beyond 20 feet, but at about 10 feet in front of you, there is a passageway heading to the south. So you kind of, it's like a junction.
Are the others following?
Mm-mm.
Where are the others? A whisper.
Horse is probably keeping an eye on that girl, if I had to guess. She doesn't seem the most reliable. As for what the other fuckhead's doing, I really don't care.
How could you say she's not reliable?
I don't know. It's woman's intuition, I guess.
Did you see the eyes?
Why don't you take my lantern and walk ahead for me?
Oh, of course. Take it and I'll walk.
Okay. Yeah. So you walk ahead to maybe that's that intersection, and you can see the path extends out. And when you look down the intersection, it goes down, and you actually see it. There's a intersection going what would be to your right as you're looking down it, and it keeps going straight after about 10 feet. So it looks like it's there's like a series of hallways basically.
When we get to this junction, I'm gonna take out my white chalk, and I'm gonna make a arrow on the ground pointing out. And then I'm gonna pull out my. Oh, can I have different colored chalks?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so since Corse and I have worked together, I'll take out my yellow chalk and put another arrow towards the way we're going, and Corse will know that yellow means like path that I've taken, and white means path leading out.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'll look back at you and shrug.
Frog.
Shrug!
Oh, shrug. I thought you said frog.
And a frog.
Yes.
Aww.
Like all of a sudden, what frog? I'm confused. Okay.
So, meeting where to go.
I'll move down some beside you, and so I can look myself. And so,
All right. Well, it looks like when you get to that next intersection, that's where you could go right. If you were to look right, you actually see a door on what would be the right-hand side for you. It looks like a cell door, like a heavy duty door with bars on it. And then if you're now at this position, you can look down the corridor. It looks like that it goes down to a T junction, actually an X junction. It goes in all four directions if you go above another 10 feet.
okay.
So you guys are looking at what's going on with Ducross.
He's just staying there in the shadows of the bottom of the stairs there in the foyer, listening to the top floor for noise.
Okay. How about Course? You staying with the girl, or do you want something else?
Yeah, I'm going to be staying with her for now. Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, you're hanging out there. Okay, so you're in this intersection. You can see basically like I said, you come down to the right. You can see if you were to look, so you're looking like this. You see a door, like basically right there. It looks, about 5 feet in. Looks like a prison door. Or you can keep going straight, and you see that it breaks off into more corridors as you go deeper into this thing.
Okay.
Looks more extensive than I thought. Maybe we should call for the others.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some white chalk on the ground again, towards the exit, and I'm gonna say, 1 second. Let me check out this prison door. I want to move down, and I want to see if I can look in and see if anything is there.
Okay, yeah. So you You can look in the bars. It's like a heavy door with bars on it. And when you look in there, you see actually 2 sets of manacles on the wall. And hanging from them are skeletons. Ready close.
Someone seems to be into torture or heavy BDSM. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way back. We'll tell them what we found so far.
I nod and I walk with bouncing gait in front.
Okay. So you're able to get back following your chalk. You're able to get back to the entry into the wine cellar. And you walk up, I guess, and you see Corse sitting there with the girl, who's somewhat calmed down.
I'm gonna walk up to Corse. I'm gonna try and whisper in his ear as best I can. There seems to be an elaborate and extensive labyrinth down there. I don't know where it leads. There was a prison cell down there. 2 prisoners turned skeleton. They've been there so long.
Well, that's really unsettling. Girl, do you know anything about this? And I'll look to the crying girl.
She says, No, I didn't even know that there was anything down there but wine. I'm not even really supposed to go down there because that's where he keeps the expensive wine.
I don't think there's any expensive wine. The labyrinth is hidden behind the door. There's a wine rack that pulls out a fake wine rack, it looks like.
Wow. Well, either she's not telling us everything she knows, or there's something really sketchy going on here.
Oh, I put an arm protectively around her and I shake my head. Don't say that, of course.
I sigh as I whistle for Bros.
And when you do, you hear me give a whistle back. It means for you and you only to come to where I'm at.
I'll say, excuse me. And I'll slip out and go meet Ducraz and fill him in on the side.
And when
As he slips out, I'm going to keep my eye on the girl now.
When you come up to me, what's all the commotion about? Let me tell you something though first. I haven't told you the complete deal, but let me put it this way. The priest that lives here, he's not to see another daylight, if you know what I mean. He's the sole primary target of his mission. I don't know what those other 2 are doing, but I'm fixing to go up these stairs, and I need you with me.
Well, they did find what sounds like a labyrinth or something under this house. They found prison cells, hidden doors. I don't know. There's definitely something sketchy going on. I think we should be careful.
Well, yeah, we need to be careful, but if they want to go off chasing skeletons, let them go do that. Like I say, the primary target of his mission is going to be upstairs, probably asleep or dead. He may be dead too by now.
I do agree that we need to check it out, see if there is anyone else in the house before we venture further down. Hold on 1 second. Let me go tell the others.
I don't know. Just tell them that we're fixing to go up the stairs. If they want to come, they can. If they don't, they can fend on their own.
So while Ilya's kind of staring at this girl, and I'm assuming Bestor is also staring at the girl.
Oh hell yeah! Although sometimes I'll look at Ellie as well, but the other one is prettier. So
yeah, she's quite beautiful, and she's also kind of once she sees that you're back up, she gets close to you.
Either way, he's probably dreaming of like a threesome. So
oh hell yeah!
So as that happens, you're suddenly surprised to see flying out of the trap door towards you what look like kind of like bats. You've never seen anything like this before in your life, but they look like they're little people as well. They're like people with bat wings, and they are coming at you, and they are going to attack you. So you are surprised. So
little bastards, but Pastor will take care of you.
There's 2 of them, and they get. Let me open my monsters.
He doesn't whisper, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just finishing up your conversation when you hear Bastor scream for.
I guess he's talking about me, of course, calling me a bastard again. Maybe you better go check on him.
All right, so how many attacks did they get this morning?
Yeah, I'll nod. You go check on him.
Number attacks 1. Okay, so the first one attacks, let's say Bastor, and rolls a 17, which probably hits you. Their attack go is 19, so that's armor class 2, so that hits you. And 1 attacks Ellie. It misses. All right, so Bastor, you get hit by this thing. It basically, it's got like a kitchen knife. It cuts into you, doing 2 points of damage.
That little fucker.
Yeah. And they've kind of like glowing red eyes, and they're laughing and they're vicious. And now we can roll initiative. And I'll say at this point, you guys hear commotion and the yell, so you can be part of this if you want. But let's since you got attacked, Pastor, you can do initiative for the group for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I should say because Haley also did. They got a 5.
Oh, geez. A 10.
Okay.
Hard as well.
All right. So once again, they're going to attack.
Now I tried to swing. Oh, you first, yeah. Oops.
Yeah, they're going to. Okay, so this time they go like with their hands and like little like barbs come out of the back, and they're going to attack you with those. So first, Pastor, 19 that hits you, and Ellie, 13 does not hit you, right? That hits armor class 5. That does hit you actually. Hold on, what's that? No, that goes 19, not 18. So that's armor class 6, which is your armor class that hit you. So you also get hit. So 1 point for Bastor, 1 point for Ellie. And you both need to make a save versus poison.
Huh.
I failed.
Okay.
It is. You want to roll over, right?
Yep. Equal to
Okay,
a
I failed. Yep, I failed.
Okay.
By
So
1 point.
Oh, Bastor. Save versus poison.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry. I made it.
Okay. So if you failed, you're going to be -1 on all attack roll, ability checks, and saving throws. So basically, you get a little bit of kind of like poison you that's making you disorientated. Cool. But it is your turn now. So however you guys want to go.
I swing at that little shit.
There, 6.
Oh, wow. Yeah, not with a 4. Yeah, he's just too small. I mean, that is a big guy, and he's not like precise with his sword. He just smashes it in people, and he's not used to be delicate, so that goes wrong.
Okay. How about Ellie? How delicate are you?
Let's see. I get a -1 to my roll.
Yep.
Okay. I hit armor class 4.
That hits.
All right, nice. So I managed to pull out my long sword and hit him in the shoulder for 3 damage.
Nice.
I don't hit him precisely like I want though, so it kind of slides off. But
He's seriously injured. Okay, what about the 2 in the other room? What are you guys doing? You can get in there. You're not going very far. If you want to get in the room, you can.
Real quick, Ducroix is at the stairwell hearing this commotion. He just mutters under his breath, "Damn fools, they're going to bring them down on top of us from the..." And he just continues to hide in the shadows, not knowing what's going on as he sees Course head towards that room.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
Course?
like to head in. Would I be able to attack if I come upon this? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can move after.
I could do what?
I think you move after a movement and still attack. It's not very far. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna do that. Just whichever enemy's closest.
Okay.
I only have a dagger, so that'll be fun.
All right. So you're attacking the one on Ellie.
On Ellie. Sounds good. Plus. Okay, so 13. That goes 20.
So that's armor class 7. So you just miss.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, their armor class is 6.
Gotcha.
Cool. All right. Next round. 9 for them. They get kind of crappy initiative. Best door.
2.
Okay, you go first.
I want to smash it now.
Okay.
Again a 4? Okay. Yeah, you see him swinging like from the left to the right, and every time, like the tennis players, and it's
You probably take your hand off the girl, and you'd have a better aim.
no, I didn't roll a 1.
Okay. What about Ellie?
Okay. I'm preparing my longsword again. Armor class 5. A hit.
That hits.
Okay. And I do 7 damage this time.
Nice.
So yeah,
Chop.
I pull my longsword between both hands and just come straight down on its straight down where its neck is.
Yep. You chop it out of the air, and when you do, the sword actually goes right through it, and then and it's gone. And you smell sulfur. What about cores? Just one more.
Yeah, attack that one. Ooh, 20. Nice. So,
Nice.
Yeah, +1. 21. And 3 damage.
Cool. Is there double damage in 2?
I have no idea.
No.
No, I didn't think so. Oh, that kills it. It only had 2 hit points.
Nice.
Nice. All right, yeah. So you swing through with your sword, and also it cuts right through it. Like it doesn't even seem like it hits it. It just goes through it, and the thing disappears, and you smell sulfur.
Does it mess up my dagger blade at all, or?
No.
Okay, cool.
It smells like rotten eggs, basically.
I sheathe my sword and I look down at my shoulder where that barb hit me from earlier, and well, I know that they were real. Look at this wound. I think it infected me with something. I say as I'm feeling slightly tipsy.
So the girl starts to cry again, and she gets up. She probably fell on the ground out of the way of Bastor's crazy sword swing, and she goes to Bastor and she says, I told you, demons.
Yes, but look, they just vanish into thin air when you hit them. Don't fear.
You're very brave.
I know. And he's like swinging and doesn't hit shit.
Okay.
Where's that other fool at?
Oh, well. That's what I wanted to let you know is. I think I'm gonna go with Ducras. We're gonna go check the upstairs. I think it's best if we do that before we head down. Make sure there's no one behind us, you know. And if that priest is up there, we're gonna slit his damn throat.
All right. Very well. I guess we can check the upstairs first. Although, you know, those bat things just came from the cellar.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing in and of itself. But anyways, clean this up. I'm gonna go check on Ducras.
I'll be there in a second. Bastor, do you think that you could put turn a table upside down and put it over that hole?
And proudly he nods. Of course I can. And he smiles at the girl, of course, to see if she realizes or recognizes what he can do.
Yep, she's
And
impressed by that.
is there like a table close
Yeah,
by?
there's a large table in the kitchen, probably where the help eats and where they do food preparation. And there's also a large so that's like a regular table, but it's big.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a cutting block, which is not as big but much heavier.
Yeah, let's take that one.
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to move. What's your strength?
16. It's not too great.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll probably take two of you to move it, but you to move it quickly anyways.
Oh, no.
Well, then it'll just take you a little bit, but you can move it yourself for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't just pick it up and carry it, but
Yeah.
Okay, well, while he takes care of that, I'll join Ducross and Course heading upstairs.
Okay.
As Course comes out to me right prior before Ellie gets there, and hearing Bastor make all this unruly noise, I go, let me guess. Bastor is letting his wrong emotions take charge since he's got two girls to fight over, making all that damn noise in there.
Oh, Bastor is just getting excited.
Yeah, probably over the creatures that attacked us.
His excitement's gonna get us killed.
Yeah, we'll have to have a word with you.
You say you don't believe in demons, but something attacked us in the kitchen, and when we killed them, they simply disappeared.
When he sees you walking up and you're just mouthing this to him, he just looks at you and he spits on the ground and goes, "There's demons everywhere, girl. You never know where they come from."
Mm-hmm. Who are you trying to convince?
He just whispers under his breath, "Fool."
Let's take care of this business. If it's this priest causing these things, I don't think that we need him around.
Well, we need to wait on Bastor because I trust his sword more than I do others. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna scout ahead.
Okay. You go upstairs?
Yeah. As I say that, I would try to be as stealthy as possible, creeping up the stairs. What kind of a stairwell is it? Wooden or?
Yeah, it's wood.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to do, let's see, what's your move sound?
20.
Yes,
how long? Sorry.
Good.
I'm just wondering, how long do the effects of the poison last? Is it over now, or does it last a while? Okay.
I'm keeping track of it for you. I'm good like that.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
No. Okay, so you creep up the stairs. These 3D maps are really cool to look at, but God, they're hard to actually use and play. So you creep the stairs and you look up and you're in basically a long hallway. It's relatively wide. Immediately at the top of the stairs, to your left, you see a doorway, and then you've got a straight hallway going down a decent distance, and then it looks like at the end of it goes the whole length of the building basically, and then at the end you can see it turns to the left. So it looks like there's only one door in this hallway, and it's pretty much right where. Nope. Sorry. So you're looking down the hallway. When you get up the stairs, it goes down about 10 feet, and then to your left, there's actually a hallway. It's not a door; it's a hallway.
Okay.
And then it goes straight all the way to the end of the building. Almost, actually, there's one more hallway about halfway down. So you're looking down this long hallway. You've got about maybe 10 feet in front of you. You got a left. You got another 30 feet. There's another left, and then it goes all the way to the end. And then there's another left. And this room is filled with it's a black and white marble floor, checkered. It looks very expensive. The western wall has no windows, so it's just basically a wall. This is the wall. and it's covered in. There's about a half a dozen large oil paintings in several styles. A couple of small hallways coming off of it, like I just said.
How dark is it?
In here, it's fairly dark. You've got there's a it looks like there might be some candles burning. Inside, down the other like side corridors. This particular corridor, it's strange because you're thinking about it. It's not as dark as you think it should be, considering there's no light in here.
Yeah.
But it's not completely dark. Like you get almost an eerie sense of magic, but not so bright that you can just see. So it's dark, but it's like you can see almost like a moonlit night.
Okay. I'm gonna whistle back to Ducroix and Ellie and kind of signal that they should approach quietly.
Would Bastor had time to get to us by now? You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. When I hear the whistle, I look at Bastor and I go, "You cover the back. Your sword may come in handy. Girl, you stay behind me as I head up the stairs."
I won't say anything as my head is feeling woozy. I'll just move behind him.
All right, so what's the marching order?
Once we get up to Course, you mean?
Yeah,
I'm
so
lost.
Course will be at the front.
Yeah, and I'll go behind Course.
Cross,
I'm behind Ducroix.
Ellie, and then Bastor with the girl, Vara. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. So you get to the top, and like I said, you see a series of like large paintings on the what is basically the your right, which is the west wall. They're nice frames and stuff. They're relatively valuable. If you were to go a little bit further down the corridor, there's a hallway that goes to the left. And if you go a little bit further, there's another one to the left, and if you can go all the way to the end, and then there's a larger corridor to the left.
I guess the first one.
Okay. So you, as soon as you kind of like get to that corridor and you look, first of all, a trap is set. My trap goes off.
Oh, cool.
A series of arrows shoot from the far end of the corridor at you guys. There's potential for 2 arrows to hit each of you.
Okay.
Let me roll I'll just roll you in order. So, of course, you're on class 8.
Yes.
So, no.
I'm
Neither one. Nope, you dodge out of the way. Neither one hits you.
Okay, good.
Cross. 1 hits you. And 1 hits you. And Bastor 1 hits you. And I guess there's a chance it could hit the girl too. Miraculously, none of them hit the girl. Oh no, hold on. That would probably hit her. She doesn't have any.
No!
Yeah, she also hits once. Okay, so everybody gets once except for Taurus. And these arrows save versus poison. She's going to save versus poison. They're more like darts.
Everyone does stay versus poison?
Everybody who got hit by an arrow, yes. Everybody except for horse. All right, did anybody fail?
I failed. I did not make my saves tonight.
Okay. How about Bastor? Made it?
I made it, yeah.
Cool. All right, she also failed. All right, so first I'm just going to go in order. So to cross, you lose 4 points of Constitution.
Shoo. He starts coughing and spitting.
Let's see. Ellie, 3 points of Constitution. And Vera, 2 points of Constitution. She surprisingly has a high con. All right, yeah. So they're like not arrows. It says arrows, but they're more like darts because they don't do any damage. They just do the con damage. So you get basically an array of, you just hear like, and then you feel like a sting.
Should we make adjustments if that knocks us down to minus on HP? Go ahead and make those adjustments too.
Yeah. If it makes you minus, please.
Okay.
This is well, it's semi-permanent. It's not permanent, but it takes 24 hours to heal. So probably what happened was, since Coors is the only one that didn't get hit, like you stepped up and like you actually took a left to go down, and then the thing went off and hit everybody else. So, but as soon as you take that corner, you're looking. Immediately to your left is a door.
Okay.
And if you were to go down the corridor further, there's another door about 20 feet directly in front of you. And oh, wow, okay. All right, that makes sense. All right, yeah. So, there's a door. There's basically a door right to your left, and also if you go straight to the about 20 feet, there's a door directly in front of you.
I'll stop before I do anything, and I'm gonna go turn around and check on my team there. Is everyone all right? That was a close one. I barely missed it.
Yeah, it got me.
I'm good, of course.
Y'all sound like shit. What about you, Ellie? You all right?
No, it's another dose of poison I'm taking.
Oh, damn! Y'all gonna have to be more careful. Gotta learn from old Coors. Learn how to jump.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Agile as a spring, they always said about Coors.
That's why I brought you.
All right, well, I'm gonna check this door. Y'all might want to stand back.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to do what? You want?
Yeah.
First,
I'm gonna check for traps before any. I'm gonna take out my.
What's your trap thing?
Find remove traps. It's only 20.
Okay. Yeah. So you check the lock or whatever for traps, and it doesn't seem to be trapped at all, and nor is it locked. It's
Okay.
more of a thin interior door.
Okay, great. So as I'm probing it, I'll stop and just kind of mutter to myself, "Oh, looks open." All right, stand back, and I'm gonna try to open it.
Okay. So you open the door. This is the bathroom. Small room is dominated by a tarnished but wonderfully crafted clawfoot enamel copper bath. It's in the center of the room, all the way to the back. It's very, very. It doesn't look like it's been polished in a long, long time, but it's made out of copper. It looks like it's probably pretty valuable, except for that it's huge and probably would be hard to carry out of here. But it's not been like polished in a long time, so it's basically green. There is though a door directly to your right.
I'm gonna go up to that one and check that one for traps again.
Okay.
Or not again. Check again for traps.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything on this door. Also, Tony, you lose 2 more con.
Okay.
Sorry, not Ducross. Ellie, you lose 3 more con. And Vera loses 2 more. At this point, she starts to cough. And she kind of she drops over onto that door and she says, I don't feel so well.
Oh my god, oh no, by the gods.
Wait,
And I pick her up.
Who brought the girl?
Not me. And I look suspiciously at the others.
Not you. Oh, god damn it. This is a professional operation, Bastor.
Yes.
She's a liability.
Well, I don't know what you mean with that, but we can't leave her here.
Yeah, now we can't. Damn it. Well, anyways, I think this door is safe. So I'm going to open it.
Cool.
Ellie is coughing at this point as well.
Perfect. Okay, so you open up this door, and this room is incredibly extravagant. There's ivory inlaid chairs. There's mirrors, full length mirrors with gold. You see a series of beautiful velvet cords hanging from the ceiling, about a dozen of them. You see and very comfortable chairs. There's also catches your eye immediately. There's kind of a what looks like a mirror on the northern wall, and coming off of it is a series of copper tubes, like going in all directions and going up into the ceiling, and then some also go down. And along with that, there's a door on the opposite wall. So basically, if you were to go through the room and make a kind of like to the left, like you're coming in here, you'd have to go slightly to the left. There's another door to leave the room, but this room looks like it's I guess you could almost say it's like an office, but a really, really well-appointed office, especially since the rest of this place has been kind of basic. Like, it's been nice, but not, this is like very nice.
What say you, Decroz?
Just go ahead. I'll try to be behind you. As you can see, he's feeling terrible at this moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and explore a little bit, look around for any, I don't know, anything secret or valuable, or
Okay. Well, yeah, the mirrors on the wall all look pretty valuable. I mean, they're relatively large, but they're definitely like either they're silver and gold inlaid, full length mirrors. You would say that they'd probably get you a good value. I mean, you know, again, they're big, so carrying one of them would be probably all you could carry. Excuse me. The chair is very valuable, and the desk. But again, the desk is probably pretty big. And there's a lot of kind of small, like ivory and jade sculptures and stuff around the room that all look like they have some value to them. So look at there's a decent amount of like little things in here. There's not like piles of coins, but anything in the room looks relatively valuable if you were to grab it. Did you want to explore that mirror with the tubes coming off of it, or
yeah?
Or okay.
Yeah, I'll go check out the mirror. Yeah.
Cool. You go up to this this mirror, and you're kind of, it looks very strange. It almost looks like it's glowing a little bit. And when you get up to it and you look, you're kind of like squinting your eyes a little bit because it seems a little bit weird. And then you realize that you can actually see in this this mirror what looks to be the bathroom that you just came from. Almost like you're looking like from above it. You can kind of see it, but it's kind of like not particularly bright, but you can see it. And you notice that all the little copper tubes all have little like handles on them.
I'm gonna fool with some of the copper tubes, like pull on them and stuff at random.
Okay. Yeah, so if you start like turning them, what ends up happening is this picture goes out, and then you see a different part of what you assume is this house.
Wow.
Let's say you do enough of them that eventually you see the kitchen, so you know it's the same house. So basically, it seems like depending on which you pull, you can see different rooms of the house. And actually, you do see in several of the rooms that you don't know where they are because you don't know the layout of the house.
Right.
You see a couple more of these little demony things that you fought. You see them kind of flying around and making havoc in several of the rooms.
Okay, I'm gonna call over Ducroz and Nelly and the store and say, look, a mirror. I think it's some sort of viewing device. Check it out. And I'll mess with some of the handles and show them. We could use this to our advantage.
Yeah, if we can just find what we're looking for.
Do we see any sign of the priest as I'm flipping through? No.
You don't. And the other thing that you do notice, I guess probably as you're just like doing all the handles, trying to figure out, you don't see any of the catacomb area below. None of them seems to show any of that space. But it shows, you believe, is to be most of the house. I mean, there's some rooms, obviously not. Most of the main rooms of the house. Like you see bedrooms, you see a library, you see like a big, like a nice dining room. You see an entry hall into the building. You see a few stairways, but you don't see actually any other people. You do see in one room that looks like a sitting room, you see a dead body, what you assume is a dead body. That could be the priest. You're not sure.
Okay.
But you don't see clearly like a priest walking around, but you do see a dead body. He's laying face down on the ground.
And it looks like it's in a sitting room or drawing room.
Looks like it's in a sitting room, and the room has large windows, and the windows are smashed in.
Perfect. I'll point that out to the crowds and say, "We might have found our priest there. Somebody might have beat us to the job."
We got to go find the body and make sure.
Well, are you sure that you're gonna make it? You don't sound too good. Maybe we should leave.
I've always had this coughing problem, but it's I don't know, whatever that dart was. I think it's made it worse. But carry on. I'll be with you for a little bit longer.
I can't risk losing you all. Damn it. What about you, Ellie, Bestor? You think we should leave?
I didn't want to come here for anything other than theft. And I can't leave without knowing that the monster is dead.
You all hear a large crash in the hallway outside. Like basically like a door being like slammed open really abruptly.
You all stay put. I'll go check on that. And I'll rush in the direction maybe of like the door to the hallway and peek out.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Last door.
That little bathroom.
I'm gonna take out my short bow and aim at the door after he leaves. If anything comes in, I'm gonna be ready to shoot it.
Okay.
Anything that's not an ally.
Okay. So Course is going for the door. Yeah, you can crack the door open, and you actually, when you open the door and look out there, you see that door that was, remember you came in, you like immediately went through a door. There was one down the hall in front of you. That is now open. Actually, roll a listen.
I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run up behind Course also.
Listen.
You can just roll yourself.
Okay, so let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I succeeded as well with
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
You hear what sounds like bare feet running on the marble floor of the large gallery. Let's start with the first time. Like heading towards the front of the house. It's like somebody.
Catch him, Course. We gotta catch him.
All right, y'all just stay put. I'll get him.
Come on, Bestor.
Take off.
I'm behind you.
I'll follow everyone out.
Cool. All right. Yes, you come into this hallway and you just catch sight of going down that second left that you could have taken. You catch sight of a kind of what looks like not a very short man, like not like a halfling, but like like maybe like 5'2", like not super short man in a red robe with the hood up so you can't really see anything, turning down that corridor. He's running.
I want to chase him.
Okay.
What if I saw him? Would I know from previous looking at the priests that were after that would be about his body size?
He seems too short to be the priest, for sure.
Okay. As I see Course run after him, I just, I don't know, Course. It may not be him, but let's find out who that is.
Yeah, I mean, you would actually recognize probably that the robe looks like it's of the priest, but the it seems too short. The person wearing it seems too short. Cool. All right. So you rush to that corner and you look, and you're looking down a corridor, and there's a door immediately to your right. If you go down a little bit further, there's one to the left, which you actually see closing just as you look down the corridor, and then there's another one further down the hallway on the right, which is also closed.
Which way? Sorry.
So it seems like I mean, logically you would think that the door on the left looks like it probably is where the person went.
Okay, well, yeah, that's where I'm gonna head.
Okay. All right, so you get to this door and it is closed.
Is it locked?
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm gonna, without thinking, just open it.
Okay. So you swing the door open and you're looking into a large library. There's a huge table in the center with books sprawled all over it. There's shelves all around with books everywhere. There's some like inkwells and stuff for writing. There's a large lantern in the middle of the table. And standing on the table is kind of a man, but slouched over.
Kind of.
Kind of a man.
Sort of a man.
I'm going to explain. Yeah, so he's kind of a man. He's slouched. He's low, slouched. He's got beastly eyes, and he's growling at you. It feels almost like like what you might think of as pre-man. Like a maybe in 1,000 years this race could become man, but right now he's in this kind of primordial kind of animalistic rage, and he has fangs and this opulent like red robe from the priest around his over his shoulders, and he's got it thrown back now, and he's standing on the table, and he's got his claws out, and he's going to basically attack you. So let's go to initiative. So I guess
Kill that bastard, course.
I'm on it.
Course is in front, so you can do the initiative.
Okay. It's 6.
Oh, 9.
Nice.
Good. Yes, you see this guy on the table. He's.
I'm gonna attack him if I can get to him.
Yeah, you definitely can.
Dagger out. So 19 plus 1, so an unnatural 20.
Nice. That definitely hits. His AC is 6.
And 4 damage. Nice.
Wow, nice. Okay, yeah. You stab into him, and he bleeds.
Take that, fiend.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna. I guess I would have been behind course. I'm gonna move in with my short sword and try to hit him.
Is there any way that I could take an arrow shot before they move in, since I already have my short bow out?
No, because they're in the doorway. They would have to move out of your way at the very least.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm gonna start putting up my short bow and taking out my long bow. I guess. I mean, my long sword.
Short bow and a long bow. And a
Yeah.
spear.
Armor class 1 for 3 damage.
Wow. Nice. Well done. Cut right into this thing. It screams out in pain. You're switching weapons. You can switch weapons and I think an attack in the same round because you're not moving very far. I'll allow that. What about best sword though?
I'll go and get him.
Okay, the girl falls back because she's afraid.
Oh, that looks better. Hold on.
So I can attack this turn.
Yeah, you just gotta go after the
What's his AC?
6.
I still have a -1 to my hit.
You do.
Okay.
I hit.
Nice.
On plus for 6 damage.
Wow.
I accidentally rolled my percentile die for 89%. Does that do anything?
Yeah.
Nice.
Took him level. He's gonna go first, and then you'll get to go because I'm just gonna do that like weird thing.
Okay. I missed.
Okay. All right. So you come in and you swing. All right. So he's actually going to actually he's just going to attack one of you, even though he has 3 attacks. Because he does like the whole. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What's my 4-sided die? 1, which is best door. The best door, you actually the most damage going to do. So he leaps out at you with his claws, and he tries to grab at you.
Yeah, you can try.
Let's see, 10. What's his stack? 12. This is stack. That hits armor class 2. So that hits you.
Yeah.
And that hits you, which actually means he's going to rend. Oh, this could be bad.
What?
Hold on. Yeah, and he bites you. So he actually hits you with both claws and bite.
Okay.
So, yeah, so he actually does extra damage because of the rending. This could be the end of the store.
What?
Oh wow, that's crazy low rolls. So he does triple damage, but I only rolled a 3 on the dice, so he does 9 points of damage, which is so bad. That's like that could have been.
Yeah, I'm just standing.
Yeah, well, hold on, he bit you too,
Woo.
and that's a 2.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. -1.
All right. Oh, hold on. Okay, good.
Oh boy.
And I've since modified the chart, so we won't have that weird
And
modification.
it begins.
It begins. I mean, you could just be dead.
Yeah.
This is much more fun. I want to see some arms being lost. Okay, so roll d6.
6.
6, so 7, because you minus 1. Broken bone. Nice.
Oh my god.
Let's roll just faster. So let's see. It is 4. Left leg. Yeah, you basically step back when you get rend, and then he goes to bite you, and you step back and fall over a chair and break your left leg. So, so you don't take that last bit of damage.
But that's not heroic.
Well, not yet. You have a broken leg. You can still get up. You're not dead. Okay. Now initiative. Take him out.
Hello?
Let's see. 4.
Okay, 7. You go first.
All right, dagger again. As I jump in the air, raining down hell with a, I don't know, 17? Yeah, 16 plus 1, 17.
Yeah, definitely. It's...
Okay. 5 damage.
Wow, okay. Shit.
Just to be safe, like, sure, the weapon proficiency, I have a damage bonus +2 is what I wrote down. Is that correct? Does that sound right? Maybe this isn't the time to ask.
Well, you only have a damage bonus if you have a strength bonus. What's your strength?
Oh, no. Then I definitely don't. Okay, so I rolled a 3 then.
Okay, so 3. Okay.
Yeah. I blew it.
I hit armor class 3. Does that hit?
Yep.
I do max damage, 8 damage, as I bring my sword straight down upon him, cleaving into his flesh.
Okay, yeah, you cut him. He seems to be hurting now. How about the crawl?
Yeah, as I see this thing take Bastor down and hear probably Bastor scream out at his broken leg, I'm going to move in with my short sword and I'm going to slice at it and slice by it. And I'm going to go, I'm not doing too good, Course. You got to help me take this thing down as I miss.
Bastor with the broken leg.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you know what? Since that's not heroic for you, instead he bites you in the thigh and breaks your leg. How's that?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I imagine I'm lying on the ground, but of course I don't cry. I try to slash at him. Oh yeah, I hit, but only for 3 damage.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. You guys are definitely pounding away at him, and he's feeling it. Since you kind of fell down, he's going to actually turn towards. Well, I'm going to roll, so you got to go after. Now he's going after number 2, which is Ellie. So Ellie, this beast turns on you with its ferocious claw, and that hits armor class 0. That hits armor class 8. So that misses, and then the bite. 19 hits you for sure. So 1 claw for 3, and 1 bite for 3. So 6 points of damage.
To who?
Cool.
Okay, yeah. I'm hurt, but I'm hurt, but I'm still up.
Cool. All right, yeah, it's bleeding heavily, and it's getting enraged. As we go into another round of combat. Oh, nope. If I roll a d20 for initiative, then actually that would be better for you because that was good in this.
Yeah.
7. Marcus.
Nope, still muted. God damn it. 8.
Okay, it's gonna go first. All right, so I think it would just stay. Well, I'll roll again. It's a beast, so No, it's down on the ground. It attacked Ellie, then it moves forward to see Bestor getting up, the blood dripping down your thigh, and it wants to finish you off. So, 20. That hits armor class 6, which you see. 6 hits you.
8.
So you see claws again, and bite. Bite also hits. He's good.
Oh my god.
This is going to be bad. This could be the end of Bestor. Yeah. So now it's 7 times 3, 21. So even with the chart, you're going to be dead from that.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, that puts you negative 20 or something like that.
No.
Yeah, Bestor gets it.
Oh, GM Daniel hit again. Goodness.
Yeah, so it doesn't even. So it actually claws you and rips you open, and your guts pour out, and it jumps down on you. And for the bite, since you're already dead, it just starts eating your guts, and screaming viciously at the rest of the party. Initiative. No, and first, you guys go.
While it's eating the guts, can I move around it and stab it in the back?
No.
I'm just gonna do a regular dagger attack. A 9. I think that's a miss.
It is AC 6.
Okay, I missed as well.
As I see this thing take Bestor out and just start eating Bestor, I cough and I just start spitting all over the place as Ellie, and then move out of the way and I go, "You unholy fiend, I imagine the priest called you from some book," as I go in with my short sword and hit armor class 1 again for 4.
Nice. Okay, yeah, so you stab at it. It's definitely looking hurt now. Like you're starting to actually break skin and stuff, and it's starting to bleed. And you other guys missed, right? So, okay, so initiative. To actually, well, I rolled 10 this time, but you, Mikey, you can be the monster.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you know, I already rolled a crappy initiative for this round, though, but you can do it next round. So, Marcus, roll.
Okay, let's see. Gotta turn the light on. Oh, it's 0, a 10.
Oh, simultaneous. All right, cool. You guys can go first, but it'll all happen.
Short sword again as I miss badly with a 3.
How about course?
Let's see. Oh, dice was on the floor. No, not 1. God damn it.
Okay, Ellie.
1 second. Sorry. Nope, I missed.
Okay. Monster. By the way, your name is Thak. So Thak, who would you like to attack? You've got 3 people.
Thaco?
Oh god damn it, why am I always talking when I'm muted? What's my Thaco?
12.
You
got 2 claws and a bite.
I go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For course. What's your AC?
8.
8. No, I don't hit. Do I have 1 attack or 2?
You have 3 attacks, 2 claws and a bite.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh boy.
You have a Thak of 12 and you used AC 8?
Yeah, I rolled a 3. And I rolled another 3.
Wow.
And now I rolled a 17. That's better.
That's a D8 damage for the bite.
D8.
Oh boy.
3.
3. Wow.
Oh man.
3. Okay, yeah, not too bad, but it still does put me at 2 out of 5. So.
Okay. Yeah, so you're bleeding from a bite in the neck, and
yeah.
Okay, next round. Go ahead, do roll your initiative. Sides. I'll just stand back.
A 2.
6.
Oh,
No, 9.
Oh.
9.
I'm stabbing you.
I'll step back. Just
That's
wait.
16, 17, because I got the +1.
I'm sure that's it.
I'll miss again.
If mine does hit, it's 2 damage.
Nice. I'm sure. It's AC 6, so
Okay, yeah.
you'd only have
Since we won initiative and Can I use one of my proficiencies in tumbling to jumping out of the way to improve my armor class before against any attacks that may come against me this round?
Yeah.
Is that how that works? That's what I'm going to do then.
I think you automatically just do it. Right? Do you have to roll for that? Mikey?
No, it just says if we get if we have the initiative and I have to forego any attack this round, so I'm going to go into
just do it.
defensive
You
this
just say you're
time.
gonna do it.
Yep, I'm on the defensive.
You're tumbling away. Nice.
Yep.
All right. Back.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ellie, I'll look around like the beast I am, and I'll lick my. Do I have lips? Do I have lips? Hello?
What?
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I have lips?
Yes. You're
Oh, good. Yeah, I'll lick my lips
look
and
at
I jump for Ellie.
Okay.
So hit, not hit, and let's see what I see. What's my attack roll again?
12.
12. Hit. So 2 hits.
Okay. So a D6 and then a D8.
A 1 and a 3.
Wow.
The rule of the 3.
Okay, the 1 brings me down to 2, and then I take 3 damage afterwards.
Okay. So you're still at 2 then, and instead we'll roll on the chart. I'll do that. All right. So you'll be -2. Actually, I'll let you do it. Roll a D6. It's better when you kill yourself. It's much more fun for me.
Oh my god.
It's better when you kill yourself. It's much more fun for me. Daniel, 2017. 1.
Exactly.
Oh, 1 is nice. Okay. So that's you're stunned. Lose next action. Okay, so you're stunned for a round. But you still have 2 hit points. Cool. Next round.
Okay. 1. Hell yes.
Nice.
8.
All right.
I'm stabbing you. Or not. I'm not trying, but I don't.
Okay. What about the spitter?
Yeah, it seems the Ellie standing there just in shock and not knowing what's happened to her. She's just standing there not doing anything. Get out of the way then, as he moves into his short sword. And he's going to miss terribly.
Okay. All right. That's their side because Ellie was stunned.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
1. It's coarse again. Yeah, and after finishing up with Ellie, more or less, I rush back to my previous target. So, no. Yes. No. What is it with 3? I have two more 3s.
You
So
literally
the second one hits.
So the 1 hit I think was the second one, right? So it's a cloth. D6.
2.
2. Who's that bringing to 0 or 1? Marcus.
No, I'm at 0. Sorry, it's muted. Yeah.
Okay, so stay at 2.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a D6.
Okay, let's see. A 3.
3 stunned. So you're stunned. So you're stunned.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't get to do anything next round. And that's the end of that round. Initiative again. Wow, this is. You guys keep missing.
Okay, initiative.
7.
A 2.
Nice. Ellie's back, and also Dick Cross.
What are you fools doing standing there? Kill this thing!
I don't.
And I have rolled 3 3s on my last attacks also. The number 3 is coming up on mine too.
Wow.
Seriously, wow.
Cool.
That's crazy. Okay.
Kill it, girl, kill it! As I scream at Ellie.
Oh, am I unstunned now?
Yep, just 1 turn.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice. I hit armor class 3, so I hit it for 4 damage.
Nice. you're chopping away at this man ape, and it's just, how do you feel about that?
Not too great.
Okay, yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. Course again. Oh, a 1. Okay. A hit and a hit.
Okay,
So 6 and 8, right?
Yeah, 6 and 8.
6 damage.
Okay, so that okay, so you stay at 2. Roll a d6. Oh, is that total or is that per?
Total.
Or what was you have to do it by roll because of the chart.
Oh, 5 and 1.
Okay. So stay where you are at 2, and then roll a d6. Marcus.
Oh, sorry. Was muted there. A 1.
1, so 6. All right, so you're actually knocked out.
Great. I just collapsed.
And the second attack brings you to 1 hit point. So
Damn.
you're at 1 hit point and you are knocked out.
Okay, let me mark it.
Flat on the ground, knocked out for 9 rounds.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, you're basically out. Okay. And everybody went, right? That's the end of that. So initiative for the next round.
3.
God, 10.
Okay, you guys go first.
It's seeing Course just fall to the ground, thinking that maybe he's dead. I just scream at the girl, "You've got to help me finish this thing!" And that time it's going to be a hit. That's going to hit armor class 4, max damage 6 with the short sword.
Nice.
I step up with my nat 20 max damage and hit for 8.
Nice. It had exactly 8 hit points left. So tell me how you killed.
Yes. All right. So yeah, So I'll say I step up and use both of my hands to come down since that nat 20 and everything, and just swing across the air. And as I do, like it seems to slice through the air, and then the head just kind of like rolls backwards off the body.
Nice. Okay.
Seeing Ellie take this beast down, the first thing Ducraz does is he looks over at Bastor with the guts just flowing out of his stomach, and he goes, "I'm sorry. You should have stayed at the tavern, I guess." As he just says that, and he turns around and looks, then he starts going towards Course, and he's checking Course and shaking him to see if there's any life left in him.
Yeah, you can wake him up. This is not like magical or anything. So yeah, you wake him up. You're a little bit dazed, and you're at 1 hit point now, Marcus. And actually, that adrenaline from killing the ape actually drove the rest of the poison out of your system, Ellie. So you're now no longer -1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What about all that constipation poison? Is all that gone as well?
No, that's still there. So you hear you hear a gasp from the hallway as you're doing that, and a slap, and you hear a whimper from a woman, and standing in the doorway, beat up, scratched, and just in like as underclothes because the ape had his robe. You see the red priest, and he's there, and he looks at you and he says, "Oh, thank the gods, you saved me. That beast."
I charge straight into him and stab with my short sword.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. I run straight at him as well and attempt to stab him in the gut with my long sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna limp over and try to stab him in the forehead with my dagger.
Wow. Okay. So, all right. Roll initiative against Mikey, who can be the priest.
Who's rolling?
Would that be a surprise, though? Would I be surprised enough on
you'll get your backstab if you win initiative.
Since I haven't rolled yet, I'll do initiative this time, guys.
Okay.
2.
And 4.
How many dice were you rolling?
She was
Sounds like a bucket.
I went ahead and rolled my attack and my damage as well.
46 plus 3. Okay, you get to be the priest. He goes first.
Yeah, I had a 2.
You have all kinds of crap. You would probably do. Oh man, I should just hold on. Let me just send you his stuff.
Oh my god.
Let's take a break. Since this is the final showdown, let's take a 5-minute break, and I'm going to send Mikey the priest stuff so you guys can have it.
Okay.
All right.
Be right back though.
All right. I'll send it to you on Facebook, but in 5 minutes.
I'm back.
Yeah, same.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's not.
I'm looking at what I can do.
Oh no.
Could you just die?
Well, what do I get?
You got like a 2, I believe. I got a 4, so you were going to go first.
No, I mean, what do I get for dying?
Oh, I'll be your best friend.
Aw, damn it. Well, it's hard, but I say no. Daniel, are you back?
Wait. What if Corse also agrees to be your best friend?
You know,
Yeah.
as a boss mob, I don't need friends.
That is true. You don't need any friends.
How many spells do I have?
Sorry, I sent them to you.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
I have all of those,
That's
or what?
all of those are memorized. Yep. And also,
What the fuck?
I know. Also, you would have. I'm going to send you a text, a message.
I'm back also.
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, and I sent you. I just sent you a zip file that have all those spells.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, that's what I always do. So I'm looking the book. Those two are already cast.
Okay.
I'm actually curious about something. I have to have a little boss discussion. But you can fight him however you want. Have fun.
Okay.
I love that you just immediately attacked him. I mean, that is fair, I guess. Oh my god, you're so funny.
Yeah, to do cries, that's his only mission. He knows what his mission is,
So
At this point, I'm just pissed.
who's good aligned here? Nobody.
I think any of us, yeah.
That's also probably true.
Yeah, a bunch of thieves. I'm sure one of them will get a line.
Hold on, I need just a second. Where is the spell list now? Oh, god damn it.
I don't know if that could be good or they just would be different than you for it to protect.
Oh, yeah, that depends on the rule set, actually.
Yeah, I think it's your spells cast because
What's my... Jeez. Put me on the spot here.
I know. Well, I mean, nobody minds waiting a minute.
What's my... A... 4. Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah, and you want initiative, so you can do anything you want. What I was thinking, I mean, if you're not sure what you want to do.
Yeah, I do, I think, actually.
But you're much better than I am at second edition, so you'll be a better boss monster.
Yeah, I don't use those spell or most of those spell actually usually, so
Yeah, it's a weird mix. I didn't pick them, they're part of the module. I mean, there's a few obvious things you could do, I suppose.
Yeah. So okay. Where am I exactly? I'm in the door?
You step in the doorway and they're charging towards you. But yeah, they
Okay.
come up to you, but you're in the doorway.
So I look at them shocked that they rush for me, and I suddenly lift my hand and wave them through the air as if I'm waving away some smoke or something, and suddenly smoke rises from the ground, or a fog rises from the ground and makes vision almost impossible as I cast Fog Cloud.
Oh, nice. Cool. So you are in the fog. So now they can't see it at all, right? The strong breeze, blah, blah, fog cloud.
Yeah. Obscures all sight.
You can't see the priest, so you don't know where he is at this moment.
And I do it as a stationary one, like into the room, centered on the group, basically.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are basically in a fog, and you can't see more than 2 feet in front of you. If you want to try to charge towards the door, you'll have to make a saving throw versus something. Paralyzation, we'll say. Or else you run into the wall.
I'll try to save.
Nice.
Yep, I made it 16.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the X.
Okay. So,
What happened?
I mean, you're still going to be a negative to attack on the cloud, but you get to the door. You
It's negative 4.
Yeah, -4. But it does the door. Did you figure out your actual
A 19, so better knock it down to, what, 15?
Mm-hmm.
That will hit an armor class 4 for me.
That
Nice.
hits, actually.
Does it? Even with
Now,
those?
do I get,
Yeah, I have AC 4 now.
so I don't get, do I get any backstab with
No, not
supplies or not?
when the
Right now?
no. 'Cause
Okay,
you want-
it'll do 5 damage with a short sword.
oh, nice. Okay, I'll keep track of the damage so I'm doing something.
Okay.
Okay. How about who else is here? How about Ellie?
When this fog surrounds her, she'll stop and raise her sword defensively as she and kind of look around. Can I listen and see if I can maybe hear if the priest is running away or running around me?
You hear
Okay.
me stab him.
Yeah, you hear right, you hear Ducross run forward and make a good solid attack against something who you assume is the priest. Yeah, you could clearly hear that. You don't have to roll for that.
Okay, so if I run to where that is, will I have to still make that check?
Want to run to the door. Yeah. Same as everything else, yeah. Yeah, otherwise you run into the wall. That's just
Okay. I don't get any kind of.
No.
Okay. All right. I'll attempt to run to the wall then versus paralyzation.
Yep.
Okay. I made it with a 14.
Nice. Okay, so you can attack if you want with the -4.
Okay. With a -4, I hit AC 6.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Right? Because you're at. Hold on.
I hit an AC 6.
No, I know that you did. Her AC is different because it depends on her level. No, you're 8th. So yeah, 8th. 4. Yeah, your armor class is 4. Her AC is 4 right now.
Okay.
Because that's to do with the spell. It has to do with what level you're on. That's why I'm checking. Okay, how about course?
Okay, let's try
Make
for
a
attack.
civilization to run towards the door.
Oh yeah, right.
If you'd like.
A 14. My para is 13. God damn it.
No, it's good. You want to?
Oh
do
no,
it?
that's good. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, right. Okay, cool.
So you can make an attack at -4 if you'd like.
At -4. Yeah, I'll go for it. And that 20. Nice. Jeez.
Nice. That definitely hits.
2 damage.
Nice.
I'm liking these old school dice. I think we're pretty lucky.
Yeah, right. So you've been stabbed a couple times there. Oh no, it's initiative again because you went first. So
8.
I think.
2.
Nice. Okay, you guys go first. You're still in the fog, so you're still -4. If you want to attack. Let's go in order. I guess to Cruz, do you want to attack?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. He's gonna try to be just a regular attack. No. Since I'm there with him, would I still be blinded by this fog?
Well, you can't see more than 2 feet in front of you, is what it says. So I don't know if you're within 2 feet of him. I guess you might be. Yeah, we'll say it's -2. How's that?
-2, okay.
The 3 of you fighting him, so you can't all be right next to him.
Ooh, nat 20, so that's 18. That's gonna hit our armor class 1.
Very nice.
But it only does 1 damage this time.
It's precise when it hits a bad spot. Okay. How about course? So yeah, it'll be -2 because you guys are kind of like, you know where he is, but it's still hard to see.
Okay, I got a 4, so -2 is a 2.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna hit.
Damn. Close, right?
Yeah. And Ellie.
Okay. I hit nothing.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are in the fog there. What does the magic user, the red priest, want to do?
I cast Hold Person, and everyone has a normal spell save.
Oh, you can hold all of them.
Yes.
It's more powerful. Oh, it's a 1d4, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, shit. Hold on. Yeah, 4. Good.
I passed by 1, 16 over 15.
Nice. How about Ellie?
You're muted. Both.
I got a 4.
Okay, well, that definitely fails. So you are held.
For 16 rounds.
Oh god, that's not bad.
Crystal, you're still muted.
Gross, I'm not getting out of this one.
Oh, man.
Crystal?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Spell safe.
Spell save. Nope.
Good. So you're held for 16 rounds.
I'm just going to point out that it's Mike gets killing the party, not me. Oh.
Okay.
Wow. So who's not frozen? Just Ross?
Just me.
All right.
Go ahead.
Are we back to initiative?
No, he gets to go. Oh, no, you guys went first, right? Yeah, so it's initiative again. You're correct.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
we
4.
2.
Oh, you get to go first, Cross.
trying another sword attack. -2 still. Wow, I rolled another 20, so
Nice.
18. That's this time I do 3 damage.
Cool.
Okay. So next I cast Animate Dead on Bastor. And yeah, this, I don't know. So I think I can't give him a command yet. I think I can do that next round.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure though. Depends on how you interpret it. Because it takes 1 round to cast, so it takes effect at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'll say that you can give it. You can tell it what to do, but it won't actually do it until your turn.
Okay, so
Wouldn't you have to be able to see the body in order to cast that on the body?
no, it's only range. 10 yards.
Yeah, that way you can raise them from the grave.
Doesn't say here. Yeah, so I give him the command, attack those intruders. No, kill those intruders. And I point specifically at Ducross, of course.
Nice.
And yeah.
Okay. He's gonna have all kinds of minuses because of the fog, but yeah, he'll definitely head in that direction. Okay, initiative. Well, no, that was it, right? You won initiative that round? No, I'm confused.
No, I remember. I
yeah,
made a sword
exactly.
attack first.
We have
Okay.
to roll again.
All right, roll initiative.
8.
Crystal,
I'm sorry, what are we doing?
roll initiative.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Nope, that's the wrong die. I rolled a d8. 3.
What'd you get, Mikey?
8.
Okay. You go first, of course. You're being, you got this priest in front of you in the foggy room. You hear the sloppy, bloody sound of the store raising from the grave behind you.
Yeah. He is going to. He's looking towards where Course is. He's not too worried about LA because Course is his friend, and he looks back towards his priest and he says, "One last time, I'll try it." And it's armor class 3
That
for
hits.
4 damage.
Nice. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I have to roll how many hit points he lost when he fought the ape earlier. Let me just do something. Oh. How much damage was that?
4.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he staggers back. He's looking pretty bad now. I forgot to subtract that damage there. Because he was supposed to be injured. I'm like, geez, he's really got a lot of hit points. But that's because he was supposed to be injured. All right. Go ahead. Your turn, Priesty. Oh, you know
What?
Make an attack roll.
For
No, Crystal can do it.
For what?
No, Crystal, make an attack roll.
Oh.
Okay.
Just roll these
13.
Okay, roll D. What does that do? D4. Give me a D4 times 3.
D4 times 3. Okay. Let me pull out my. Here we go.
Not 3D4, but a D4 times 3.
Okay. 4 times 3, so 12.
Nice. Okay. So, Red Priest, you feel a cold blade sink into your back as Vera stands behind you, who's by the way a rogue, and stabs you in the back. Although you're still alive, but you are really hurt now. So now it's your turn.
Now, me?
Yep.
Okay. I cast Sanctuary on myself.
Oh, nice. Who's that do?
Not on myself. On God damn it. On Ducross. So you have to roll. You have to. Oh, God damn it. Sorry. It always takes a moment here. So if you attack me. Where is it now? Here.
No, you can cast on yourself. You're right. You cast on yourself, and then anybody trying to attack you has to make a saving throw versus spell.
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't pass, you can't attack me.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can.
Okay.
Saving throw is failed. The opponent loses track of it and totally ignores the worded creature for the duration of the spell. So actually, if you fail the saving throw, you can't attack them at all. At all. You can't even try again next round, based on what this says, right? Am I reading that right?
Yep.
So, so that's it. If you fail the saving throw, you cannot attack her. So.
What page is it?
Yep. But go ahead and it's a well, I don't know. I did a screenshot. It's a
What?
second. It's initiative, anyways. Are you asking what page the spell's on?
What?
Would you say, Tony? I'm sorry. I thought you said what page is it.
Yeah, I was just curious what page the spell was
Oh,
on.
I did a screenshot of it. It's under the.
No, I can't see it.
It's the second level spell. Is that right?
It is first. What about my zombie?
Oh, your zombie can attack with a -4.
No.
So if it's successful, the opponent can attack normally and unaffected by that casting a spell. Saving throw is failed. The opponent loses track of the and totally ignores the worded creature. Yeah, so basically, if both people that are attacking you fail their saving throws, you can just walk away, and they can't do anything about it. I guess you can even, but you can't attack them.
Yeah, but I have plenty of stuff I can do.
Well, no,
just wait.
And the zombie can attack. Yeah, no, you have tons of stuff you can do. I'm saying that's why I'm like, wow, this is really powerful. But that's the caveat right there. You can't attack them once you do it. Otherwise, you break the spell.
Don't you roll the save? I'm so curious.
Yes, please.
I thought we was waiting for initiative. I'm sorry.
Oh,
go ahead. Roll initiative first.
6.
7.
Okay, go first. Thank you. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm first. Oops.
Yeah.
So I cast Cure Light Wounds.
Nice.
Because I'm now I have probably time.
Yeah.
Yay.
You needed that 2. There's only 1 hit point left.
Oh fuck. 2.
2. All right, so you only have 3 hit points.
What? How many?
3.
I have 3 hit points.
Yeah, you're down 3 hit points after that massive backstab. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, and zombie guy goes for 2 cross. Oh no.
Misses. Okay. So go ahead, Marcus. You can be the girl this round. So go ahead and roll your saving throw to see if you can attack the red priest or not.
Okay. A 20.
Well,
damn, that's a lot of 20s.
Nice.
It's save versus spell, you said?
Yep. Save versus spell.
I failed. Bad.
Yes.
So Marcus, you as Vera can attack, but it's no longer a backstab, obviously, because he knows you're there. Just a regular.
Okay, what's she attacking with?
A dagger.
Dagger. Great.
Yep, which is a 17 dagger.
3.
That does not hit.
2 teary-eyed.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, dagger sweeps past you. Really sweeps past you. She stabbed herself in the foot. Okay, so Tony, you can't attack. You can attack the zombie though. You just can't attack the priest.
Okay.
There is a zombie there. If you want.
Yeah, it's seeing me moving towards the priest and just something blocking me from the priest, thinking, knowing that this is the only target I come from at night, and seeing this thing behind me, I turn and I look and I see it's the remains of Bastor, and I go, I'm sorry, my friend. And that will hit I'm going to be an armor class 7.
Bastor is 8. So yeah, it's
4 damage on the zombie Bastor.
How many hit points he has?
2 hit dice.
Oh, okay. I'll just roll them. Where's my D8? All right, so he has 9 hit points. How much damage did you do?
4.
Okay. So he has 9, so he has 5 left. Okay, yeah, you chop away at Bastor. Some of the guts fall on the ground. And now it's the priest, right?
No, I had my turn. It's initiative again. I was first this round.
Oh, you were first. Okay, sorry.
I have a 5.
Crystal.
Initiative. 8.
Okay, priest goes first.
Zombie. No, doesn't hit. And so the girl wasn't affected.
That's correct. And she's standing behind you with a dagger trying to attack you.
Okay, fuck it. Produce flame and ignites like cloth and everything, so she definitely starts burning and takes damage every round, and now she takes 3 damage.
Okay.
So I think it's 1d6 every additional round.
Okay. Well, what happens when all her clothes burn off? Or is it just keeps burning on her? It's just her clothes burning, or?
Well, everything that's burnable, and combustion. So combustion means if something on her starts burning, she must either spend extinguishing the fire 1 round for extinguishing the fire, or suffer additional damage.
Okay.
What did you cast on her?
Produce flame.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part. I was just curious what it was.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't have that much clothes on, so she's going to tear them off, and I think she's
Okay.
gonna, yeah.
But she's busy at least.
Yeah, she can't do it. She can't attack this round. So she'll spend the round tearing her clothes off. So I think the only person that can do anything is Decross. You're fighting.
Does the zombie pastor notice the naked girl?
That's a good question.
Oh, I shouldn't have made a joke. I just rolled a natural 1.
You can attack me now again.
Well, I've still got my mind on Bastors. I just swing wildly and miss this while the guts are slipping out in front of me.
Oh, hold on, because if you attack anybody, it kills the spell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You can't attack anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's okay. All right, so you missed the sloppy Bastor.
Yep, bad.
Okay, so that's the end of that round. Initiative. Well, how long will they have for? 14 rounds. This
3.
7.
So zombie. Okay. What's your AC to cross?
7.
So, yeah, I hit. And oh wow, really? 2 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And I cause serious wounds on the girl.
You get saving throw, right?
No, none. 6.
Oh, you just make an attack.
7.
Okay, but you have to make an attack against her first.
Oh right, a touch attack. Yeah, you're right.
That's you get a saving throw.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that should work. 17 on the die. Yeah.
Yeah, she's naked, so yeah. How much damage?
Yeah. Oh shit! What did I say now? 7, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She got 4 left. Okay. Yeah. She's her skin cuts appear all over her naked and burnt skin. And is that the end of that round?
No, we are. The guy's turn is. Yeah, the others are now.
Oh, you went first. Okay. So who was okay? So Crystal, you can be the girl if you want. She's got attack of 17. She has a dagger, even though she's naked.
Okay. And what is she trying to hit? What armor class is trying to hit?
4. 4, yeah.
Okay, she misses.
Good.
Okay. And you cross.
Yeah, the Cross is sitting there slipping in these guts spilling on the floor in front of him, and then he gains his wits back about him, and he turns to see the priest, drive and do this damage to this girl, and he looks at the priest and goes, "You'll never see the daylight." As he stabs the priest with a short sword, and that's going to hit an armor class 2.
Yes.
For 5 damage.
That kills him.
No!
You run it through the priest.
Damn it.
What are your evil dying words? That's it. Oh, no death.
Yeah, I don't know what his purpose here is, so.
I don't think he's supposed to say anything. Hold on, let me see if it says. I'm sure he has a long ass thing that he says. Actually, he just throws up blood and dies.
Like, ugh!
There is like a whole long story, but only if you had done this a different way. But it's good though. You completely went a different direction. So you run through and you kill him.
The maid girl, she's still alive. Is that right?
She's still alive. Yes, just 4 points. She's nude and cut and burnt, but she's alive, and she kind of maybe is just standing with a dagger in her hand, stunned. And you're the two.
Yeah, I'm going to go check on her. I'm going to go help me get my friends out of here. We have to burn this place. And what I want to do is try to move Ellie and Course out of the mansion, and I'm going to set it on fire.
Seems appropriate.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's they're still held for like another 10 minutes, but yeah, you can little by little drag them out. Probably before you can actually get them out of the building, they wake up because if you're weak with con and been beat up.
Are we not unheld after the priest dies?
Nope. You are not. Spell lasts as long as spell lasts. Actually, technically, the zombie's still alive too, but I'm not going to make you kill the zombie. It was pretty weak, so.
There is no, like, concentration, or very rarely.
Yeah. Well, like Sanctuary would be the case where that would be. So yeah, so yeah, it would take you a little bit, especially being so beat up, but she helps you. I mean, she's actually in decent shape, and she was actually scouting the place, pretending to be a servant for the last couple of weeks, and she was actually a rogue looking to break.
Yeah,
in.
if she tells me about it, I tell her, well, girl, you can come with me in Course, and I guess this Ellie proved herself too. Maybe we can all work together from now on.
Yeah, she seems amenable to that, and. When you come outside and you know, I guess you probably from within the kitchen or something, you do know, by the way, that like that if you start exploring the rest of the house, that you might run into more of those little demon things because you've seen them flying around. So maybe you just light a fire in the part that you know is safe, like the kitchen, or possibly the library. If you just light the library on fire, that's probably a good spot to go for.
Yep.
And when you leave out the back gate, you actually see standing in the alley with a cloak pulled over his head. You see the man who released you from prison. And he's there, and he says, I assume the task is done. I see the smoke. I don't know what happened to the rest of your friends. I actually had hired another group to come in because I thought that you all took off based on that elephant.
I know. I'm the only one that knows how to do a job, so I went in and found a good friend that come and help me, and he brought one of his friends, and then we met another one that helped us, but the task is more than done. I guess whatever money you had for the ones that disappeared, just give them to these three, and we'll split it with them.
So he nods, and he pulls from under his cloak. He's got 4 small bags of. I was like, well, he's supposed to give you 300 silver, but 300 silver is a lot. It's a big bag. So I'm going to say that he gives you the equivalent in gold, so probably like 12 or 15 gold pieces, which is. In this economy, a lot, because silver is the standard, not gold in this economy. So he basically hands you each a small bag with mostly 15 gold pieces. And he says, this horse is waiting for you at the edge of town with saddles and a week's rations. If I was you, I would leave now. And then he turns and walks away.
I take the coin bags, and I go back, and I give Course his first. And I go, you always come through for me, Course. I've got to leave town. You're more than welcome to come with me. I'm sure we can find other places to go. Then I look over at the new girl, Ellie, and I go, before I hand her bag to her, I look at her and I go, I guess you did prove yourself tonight. I had reservations about you, but here, if you'd like to come with us, you can. But I'm leaving this town. There's other places to go that people are not going to be looking for me. You do what you want to, though. Then I look to the maid girl and hand her bag and tell her the same story.
Okay, yeah, she definitely accepts, at least for now. Maybe she'll grab like clothes on the way.
I have nowhere else to be. I'll come with you.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going
There's
to.
nothing left for me here.
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of this dump. I need to rest up, but that gold sure looks good.
Yeah. You start to smell a stronger smell of the smoke as the breeze starts heading your direction, and you hear some like cracks of timber starting to fall in the house, and some rustling in some of the houses in the alleyway.
Yeah, I definitely take off of the edge of town for my horse.
Okay. Yeah, when you get there, it's actually
Do we hear an elephant crashing through the gate, or?
Probably.
Elephant's long gone by this point. That all happened so quickly. That was like a total of like 10 or 15 rounds, that whole combat with the elephant.
Damn.
Long gone. So yeah, you basically head out of town. From there's when you get to the gate, there's actually a man there, a different man, like a young man. He's actually, you probably recognize him as a rogue. He doesn't say anything. He just looks at you, and he's got 4 horses, and he hands you the reins, and then he just nods and he turns and walks back to town.
And I gallop off into to the upcoming sunlight.
Nice. As the sun rises, you ride off
Oh.
and live another day.